Hello, German 1 students. This is Herr Kutscher, and we're working out of the Komm mit Level 1 book, Chapter 8, Kapitel 8. So today we're embarking on the topic of denn and weil. And both denn and weil mean because. So that's the first part of your notes that you could fill in. They both mean because. Denn is a coordinating conjunction and does not affect word order. But you wouldn't start a sentence with this kind of a conjunction. So here's an example of denn in a sentence, and we've worked with this a little bit already, so you've seen it before. Ich gehe einkaufen, denn ich brauche Milch. I go shopping because I need milk. And then there are some other coordinating conjunctions. And they include the word und, which we've learned, aber and oder, which we've also learned, and sondern. So none of these change the word order. And then we have weil. And weil is not a coordinating conjunction, it is a subordinating conjunction. And it sends the conjugated verb to the end of a clause or a statement, or a sentence, sorry. There are many more kinds of subordinating conjunctions, just like weil, and they include als, ob, das, seitdem, etc. And one could start a sentence with these kind of conjunctions. So unlike coordinating conjunctions that don't affect word order, subordinating conjunctions do affect word order, and you can start a sentence with them. So here's an example of weil in the middle of a sentence. Ich gehe einkaufen, weil ich Milch brauche. Or you could say, weil ich Milch brauche, gehe ich einkaufen. Now, we're not going to worry about this sentence construction yet with weil at the beginning, but I just wanted you to know that you can start a sentence with weil. Okay? So in your notes, you needed to write down example 1, and here I have it broken down into two different clauses that make the sentence. So you have clause 1, ich gehe ins Kino, right? I go to the movies. And then that is added to clause 2, ich sehe heute Abend einen Film. I'm seeing a film this evening. And you put them together, and I did blue plus red equals purple for, color theory reasons. And then I linked both of those clauses with denn. Okay, so denn is in the middle. Ich gehe ins Kino, denn ich sehe heute Abend einen Film. I'm going to the movies because I'm seeing a film this evening. And then in your notes, you need to label the parts of speech, which are right here. Ich is the subject. Gehe is the verb, and again, your verb is always going to go in second position in any statement in German. Ins Kino is a prepositional phrase. Denn is a coordinating conjunction. And then we start the second clause. So this is like, denn is like position 0. Okay? Then position 1. Ich, subject. Sehe, verb. Heute Abend, prepositional phrase. And einen Film, direct object. So that was an example with denn, which does not change the word order, right? It does not send a verb anywhere else. The verb stays right here in second position. This is position 0, position 1, position 2, second position. All right, now we're going to see an example with weil. Okay? So again, I'm putting two clauses together, and this time, again, weil is in the middle of the two clauses. Like I said earlier, we'll learn later on how to start a sentence with subordinating conjunction. So, same two phrases. Ich gehe ins Kino, ich sehe heute Abend einen Film. Add them together, and you've got ich gehe ins Kino, weil, okay, we have weil instead of denn this time. Ich heute Abend einen Film sehe. Well, let's go back up here to the notes on weil. Weil is a subordinating conjunction and sends the conjugated verb to the end of a clause or sentence. Well, it sure did that. It sent sehe, which is the conjugated verb, sent it to the end of the clause. So let's label the parts of speech again, and if you're at home, might not be a bad idea to color these. Color the subjects yellow and the verbs red. It doesn't matter to me what color you choose. But make sure to really emphasize that this conjugated verb got sent to the end. And that's all I have for you.